It's Aqua Dre here. Aqua Tourist was cracking. I'm here to talk to you about Vikings season 5, episode 10. And man, was it a good show. I mean, we got some epic deaths that I really wish didn't have to happen. We're not gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about the main key points. I want to say shout out to the director and the writers of this show because the way that this episode was shot was amazing. You didn't just get fighting, you got a lot of heart and backstory throughout the fight. Like people flashback to how they were feeling and what was going on before the fight, or like Lagatha about when she was a kid and how she's not scared anymore. She's ready to die, so she's going all out. Um, I want to say that I'm sorry. I like Ivor, but at the same time, I don't. I really don't like him, bro. And that's just for the simple fact that he's willing to kill anybody, even his brothers, bro. And like some people might think that's awesome, some people might think that's dope, but like how could you trust a man that doesn't trust anyone or care about anyone? Like he has killed he killed the closest brother to him, which is Sigurd. And then we get this scene between him and Fitzurk where they're talking about how uh they're talking about how he it was a mistake for Fitzurk to hop off the boat. And no, first he says he asked. He said the gods pushed him, and then Fitzgerald told him like he was like, no, don't take that from me. This was my decision. I chose to be here. He was like, but you regret it. I know you do. But then they got into this little jokey thing about how neither one of them have kids. Neither one of them will have kids. And Ivor said he will. And Fixer kind of chuckled and was like, right, because he knows, he knows what Margaret told him that he can't, have relations with a woman. He pulls a knife out and put it to his throat. The one nigga that chose your side, the one nigga out of your whole family that's riding with you through all this bullshit, the one nigga that came up with the plan for you to come back and do this shit, or else you wouldn't even have a home to come back to. You still be in York fucking around. Um, but yeah, he put a and that's why I really want them to flesh out Fitz's character, because like every time it comes time for him to say something deep or emotional or heartful to his brothers, somebody comes up and interrupt, they cut away or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he never, they always leave him on. I almost said something. You know what I'm saying? Because he always gives that face like I was about to say something. And it got to the point to where Ivor said, "I thought you hopped off the boat because you love me, and I guess I was wrong." And all of this is happening while Fitzgerald had got the wind knocked out of him. So he gets up, and this is going through his head. And I gotta understand, I gotta admit, I understand where he's coming from, where Fitzgerald is coming from on the battlefield at this point. At this point, he wants to prove to his brother, like, I do love you. You know what I'm saying? You're my brother. You're my brother. I used to carry around in the wagon while we, what I'm saying, while we was kids. You know what I'm saying? And then you see him get up. He's really going at it, and then you see him and Ube come face to face, and that was such a good scene because Ube's been telling him from the start, like, bro, you're my brother. I love you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to kill you. But to see how them face to face, all the shit that Fitzgerald's been talking, like, remember back in season 4, episode 10, where he was talking about he was gonna kill Ragnar, this and that. He's a man now. When you seen him see his older brother, bro, he couldn't even swing. He couldn't even swing. He couldn't even block the shot that Ube was about to put on him. But being the loving older brother that he is, Ube couldn't kill him. You know what I'm saying? Because for the simple fact, Fitzgerald isn't Ivor. Which means I'm not saying that he's not a dark person or anything, but Fitzgerald won't kill his brother. From what I'm understanding, Fitzgerald wouldn't kill his brother and laugh about it. Well, not laugh about it, but like think nothing of it. Fitzgerald wouldn't go all out to fight his brothers. You know what I'm saying? He admires Bjorn. He wants to learn from Bjorn. He wants to learn from Ube, but he just doesn't want to get treated like a dog, and I can understand that. He wants input. He wants saying what goes on and what's happening. But at the same time, he was torn because he's like, I know Ube actually cares about me. Me and Ube almost drowned together. So that's how I feel like their relationship's is almost like a twin relationship. Like they hate each other and they love each other at the same time. We're gonna switch over to Bjorn and his wife. I didn't expect this. It hurt me to my soul, to my core. Like you let him, man, you break him up with Torby for about 3 episodes so his wife can die? Are you fucking shitting me? Like, I was just sitting there like, damn, like, bro, you just got her. She didn't even get to have your kid yet, and if she was pregnant, like, why does this keep happening to Bjorn? Every woman he loves dies or leaves him. Like, ooh, they should bring that woman back that got the scar on her face. Maybe in, like, I think she was like season 2 or 3 that left a kid. Maybe she can come back and she'll be even better warrior than Lagatha, and she felt like she's worthy to be Bjorn's wife. That would be dope. But yeah, his wife dies, her father dies. So I want to know, does Bjorn become the king of their land, or who does it go to? What happens now with Bjorn in his storyline? Because he's seen his, it's not his son, but it's his first son, because like he raised this kid, Tori's first son, Guthrum. He died in the middle of battle. Fixer killed him. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Fixer, he's a wild fighter, and I like him, but like it's just getting to the point to where he don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was willing to let Ube kill him, but yeah, he just basically killed his nephew. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, he's weird, bro. I'm not understanding him. And then Ivor telling me why fucking Ivor's out here walking. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This man is out here walking now. Come on, bro. I can understand where he had the crutch, and he had the little leg thing, so he'll pull his leg over to the side. But this nigga threw the crutch on the ground, bro. He was literally out there walking with 2 legs. So I feel like if you're gonna take it to this point to where he can walk on 2 legs and everybody want to think he's this badass fighter, bro, Bjorn need to beat his ass. All his brothers, Ube, Bjorn, and Fixer need to touch him, because I'm sick and tired of everybody just sitting here letting him put knives to their throat, throw axes at him, and talk to them how any way he wants to. Yes, Iber might be crazy, but at the same time, you gotta understand, these are Viking men. They're not about to just let this man disrespect them. These are his brothers. All of them are his older brothers. They're not about to sit here and let this man disrespect him the way he does. You telling me that if your little brother tries to throws axes at your head, you know what I'm saying, kill one of your brothers and put knives to your throat, basically calling you a dog and shit, like, bro, you really gonna sit there and take that as an older brother? Come on, Ragnar didn't even treat Rollo like that. And that's on God, bro. Like, that's what really bothers me about him. I don't necessarily hate Ira. I just don't like the fact that he ain't got touched. Like, I don't like the fact that they sit there and make it seem like he's the greatest warrior out of all of you, out of all of them. Like, he needs to be scared of them, when this nigga isn't, bro. Like, Ube, like, if he would have killed my brother, the way Ube looked at him, bro, Ube should have hit him at least. He should have got at least 3 punches to the face, bro. That's one thing I don't like, is that Ivor's only got touched once, and that's when he got knocked off of his chariot. That's why I feel like the story is inconsistent, because, like, even Bjorn has got touched. You know what I'm saying? Even well, Ube and Fixer haven't got touched in battle, but things have happened to them in battle. Like, they have dropped weapons. Fixer just got the wind knocked out of him this episode. So I'm not understanding why this dude is just sitting here like he's invincible, bro, and it just grinds my gears. Um, I guess we're gonna move on from that because we spend too much time there. We're gonna talk about Bishop Hegman and Lagatha, which I feel like everybody's saying that it's moving too fast, it's happening too fast, but I feel like I like this relationship, the way that it's going, just from the fact that it's a Christian man. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the sin or anything. It's just like somebody from another world seeing something that they have never seen before and just being in awe of it. Like, you got to think about where Heckman comes from. Where Heckman comes from, women aren't allowed. Women don't fight. Women don't really hold power unless their husband is empowered. Women really don't have that much authority. They can talk, they can say this and that, and they can be sneaky and underhanded. But as for pure strength and power, they don't have that. And to see Lagatha on the battlefield, cutting heads off, picking them up, hitting other people with them, like, seeing her throw down like that and just command their respect, and oozing power and strength on the battlefield. He saw that and was just like, oh my god, she's really out here. She's like my better half. And like when he said that he knew her, I felt like in that moment when he saw her fighting, it was, I think it was like one of those things that he always wanted as a child or something, like him being a fighter, always wanting a woman that can fight, a woman that can defend herself, a woman that's not just his backbone, but also his fist. I mean, his right hand. If you get what I'm saying, like she's not just his backbone; she's his right hand as well. They go out there together and thrash some shit. I think that's what he was looking for. So when he said that they were that he'd been knowing her since then, I really like how that's going. I like that. I mean, we got some horrible deaths like Halfman. Man, he should have killed this brother. I believe he would have won that fight, but he just didn't even swing, bro. He didn't swing at all, bro. That's just like Fiserk and Ube. He didn't swing at all. But there's just so much that went on in this episode. That's, by the way, okay. So we're winning. We're doing. We're not even winning. We're holding our own. I say that it's a fairly even battle at this point. Everybody's taking shots. I mean, bodies are on the ground. This, that, and the third. People dropping weapons because they're so bloody. So they got, you know what I'm saying? Things, it's crazy out here. Ivor sends in, I mean, and then Bjorn gives the call after he sees his son on the ground dead. He gives the call to loose the arrows. Couple people die trying to protect Ivor. Ivor's just standing there with his hands open. And that's another thing. He doesn't care. He literally has all these people protecting him with his hands open, like, yes, kill my people, try to kill me. Like, it's just that to me right there is annoying. That right there is annoying, is that he doesn't care about his people dying at all. That's what's killing me. Like, a man that doesn't care about his own army or his own people. That shit grinds my gears. Yeah, and like he's just sitting there letting them die, and then he calls in Rolo's army. And my boy Bjorn sees this, and as he sees this, he just tells everybody to retreat. Like, bro, we can't win this one, bro. We gotta go. We gotta go. Uh, so they retreat. He finds his wife dead, and you can tell that it's sitting there hurting him. He's just like, I left the woman I used to love for a woman that I now love. It like, bro, he never wins, bro. And now, like, the woman that he used to love, the mother of his children, is in love with his brother. And I know Bjorn ain't gonna be upset about that, try to hold that against her, but at the same time, it's just like, nigga, he can't catch a break when it comes to women. Just like King King Harold, whatever, he can't catch a break. All the women he liked and tried to kill him or went on to love somebody else. And the scene between Astrid and Lagatha, that was deep. That was deep. Cause I don't understand where she's coming from. In a sense, I do, because I mean, it was four different guys. She didn't know who the father was. She had basically got raped, and being a child, being a man that has been in that kind of situation before with my mother, you know, being through that and me being born from that, I know how hard it is for a woman to even look at that baby afterwards. You don't understand how hard it is for a woman to keep that child and then care for that child, look at it every day knowing what happened. So I understand. I felt that moment when she was like, kill me because I don't want this baby. I just can't. I really felt that really touched me, because I understand. My mama has given me them looks before, like, you know what I'm saying, like, people that understand will understand. Like, it's not all peaches and cream. Like, there's days you'll wish, like, damn, I wish I wasn't here, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm hurting my mama too much. That's just shit like that happens. And after that, I feel like it was great action scenes, bro. You got to see everybody in their full entirely skill, except for Ivor. You got to see them with their full skills intact. Like, they are beast mode. And I like to see how uh what's his name? And I like to see the different branches of Ragnar within his sons. As you can see, like Bjorn is like King Ragnar. Like, he commands and demands respect on the field. You fear him if he's walking towards you. That's what type of vibe I feel that Bjorn. I mean, yeah, that Bjorn gives anybody. As he's just he don't even have to run. He could walk on the field. Like I feel like he's got that Rolo. He's in between Rolo and Ragnar vibe. He's like King Ragnar. He has that respect. Uh, Ube, on the other hand, I feel like Ube. I feel like Ube is Ragnar, Earl Ragnar, when his land got took over. Like he's just dead sight. Like when he has an enemy, he don't give a fuck. He's going straight towards it, and like he just ripped through shit. He just ripped through shit like it's crazy. Like he will point you out like, yeah, you next slash slash you. Come on, like, and I really like that about him. Whereas for Fitzurk is more like, to me, Fitzurk is like Farmer Ragnar. Like he's wild with his fighting. He's curious, but he's wild, and he doesn't. He's always. He don't think of the consequences. He just always thinks about the W right now. Like he's not thinking about killing his brother. He wasn't thinking about. I mean, he thought about it, but he wasn't thinking he would meet him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just thinking about getting dubs and basically getting his name out there. How I see it. Um, we got a preview to the next episode, and it said that I'm not even gonna talk about that. That's a video for another day. It was just a lot, bro. Damn, Halfton's dead. Guthrum's dead. Bjorn's wife is dead. One thing, and then at the end of the episode, one thing that I did like is that, and I hope it continues, is that Bjorn and Ube, like Ube be walking and standing by Bjorn. He was standing by Bjorn and stuff like he was Halfdan. And one thing I would really love to see is what I've been wanting to see since this shit has started, is some brotherly love between any one of these brothers. It's like Ube and Bjorn are the only two that actually care about their brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what it seems like. Like there is no bromance, there is no bro love, there's no Floki and Ragnar type love in this series so far, and that's what's really bothering me. And then you at the end of the episode, you see Rolo rolling his ass up river like, I ain't even gonna lie. Nigga was rolling up like a boss, like chemo, furs on, chilling, not worried about a damn thing. Cause he knew the outcome. But what is really killing me, not killing me, but what I'm really thinking is like, bro, Ivar, you trusted Rolo. So the fact is that, well, in my mind, well, because I'm a real Vikings fan, I've been watching Vikings since season one. I'm gonna go back and review all the episodes for y'all. If that's what y'all want me to do, I will do that just because I care about what y'all want. But like this nigga, bro, think about who Rolo is, bro. Like this nigga probably gave you the army, didn't show up, so you can win. Have them around in the camp. You know what I'm saying? Just have them around while you celebrating your victory, gathering information while he's rolling up with a whole nother army to kill you niggas off. So I feel like, and I really would love if this happened, because that nigga would not. Ivor would have to humble himself, because you just did all this to kill your brothers and everything, and you went to go trust the one person that double crossed your father, and you should have known that was a bad idea. You should have known. You went to go trust the one man that was the downfall of your father's legacy. Well, the first down, the cornerstone of all his downfalls came from basically Rolo to a certain extent. And it's like he's gonna have to realize that, because I don't think Rolo came back just to be like, hey, yeah, we're celebrating. My nephews just overtook the throne. I just want to say congratulations and thanks for putting it back in the family. That's not the type of person Rolo is. Two, you got to remember, this nigga has been in Paris, and we already know from the season that we had over there. You already know how they roll in Paris, which means they're sneaky, decisive. They thrive on my bad. Everything's running through my head that I can't even talk right now. They're running through deception, and like the way that they handle things is like real deep, real devious over there. Like they do it like how it was where Bjorn is. Like it's not just a straightforward in your face, man to man type thing. It's more of, I'm gonna get this chick to do this to that, and you're gonna be taken out this way. You know what I'm saying? It's all about knowledge and sneaking around over there. So I feel like he planned this from the beginning, wanted them to win so he can come take it from for himself. And I feel like I really want to know what's Bjorn's future. I hope his future will know. Yeah, I wonder is he going to go back to uh to um to the Mediterranean? Because right now he has no home. So I don't understand where they're gonna go, where they're gonna live. From the previews, I do expect Lagatha to be like, I'm done with this. I mean, it kind of seemed like Lagatha is giving up. She says she's ready to die, so I can see her giving herself up to protect the rest of her people and Bjorn himself because you know what I'm saying she as much as she loves I mean, as much as he loves Ragnar, she loves him more because that was her husband. She still wants his legacy to continue. She still wants Ragnar to hunt her. So I think she might. I really don't want her to die just because she's the strongest female character. Think about it. Torvi is the only female character we have right now that's boss. And his Lagatha leave, I'm pretty sure Torvi ain't gonna be that well. I mean, gonna be around that long after. And what's really killing me is that Halfdan was the only like real friend of the brothers that they had. Think about it. When Ragnar started, he had Torsten, he had Eric, he had Floki, he had people that we roll for, like other people that we will feel for outside of his family. Right now, we got the brothers, and we got nobody. Ivor doesn't have any friends. Like, let's just be honest. He got people that follow him, people that believe in him, but he doesn't have any friends. He doesn't have anybody that can sit there and tell him right from wrong, and he not kill them. You know what I'm saying? Fisher doesn't have any friends. Don't hell. He don't even have any brothers. The one brother that he's with wants to kill him. Uh, Bjorn. Bjorn had he had Halfdan, but now all he has hopefully he has Ube. Hope him and Ube stay together until Ube gets his kingdom. Yes, the dude said that Ube would get a kingdom. Seer did. Proud, real happy about that. I did not touch on Candidate. Margaret need to die. I don't give a fuck. What has to go down? What has to happen? Even the seer said she was mad. He said she won't be the king, queen. Somebody kill her, cause Toivi. I was hoping Toivi when they got back would just kill her just for the sake of it. You know what I'm saying? But she got to go. I don't like her. I don't trust her. The woman wants you to fight your brothers. The woman wants you to like. Bro, think about this. She's so stupid that she wants Ube to kill Lagatha, knowing that when Ube killed Lagatha, that's just gonna have Bjorn go join Ivor, and then he's definitely in for a bad day. And you already know how Bjorn feels about it. If Bjorn felt this way about his dad's blood ego person, I hate to imagine what he's gonna sit back and come up with for the person that killed his mother in cold blood. You know what I'm saying? That's what it would have been. But yeah, I can't wait to see what the second half of the season's like, how it unfolds. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm scared. That leave. Man, it's gonna be exciting. I'm glad I can share this with y'all. Leave comment below your thoughts on the show, what you think is gonna happen, what you want to happen, and holla at your boy so I could dread out going back into the water.